It's me, da Doom. Welcome to the hall. Welcome back, Wargamers, to another KingBonezai hobby vlog. So, if you have already seen my foot version of the captain, the Chariot captain, in which I have given him a warg pelt, which I had sculpted and converted, you'll see that this is pretty much a mounted version, which is exactly what it is. So I sculpted out of, I think it was. Actually, I switched some of the horns and possibly did weapon swap, so I'm not exactly copying any Goat Rider, but, you know, he's the one with the triple big beards, which is why I had to change the beard a bit. But yeah, so I did this sculpting in 2 stages for the cloak. So yeah, I pretty much assembled him, and yeah, the first stage was the head sculpting, and the arm pelt part, which would go down to the hands. You can probably tell that I mix green stuff at different periods, but because it's different colors. But then when that dried, which you want to wait about 24 hours for green stuff to dry, I then put on the ears, the fangs, and the claws on the hands, as well as the big back cloak, which, if you're curious on how I do the fur, especially the fur cloaks, just look at my how to do fur guides, which I've done for Gundabad orcs. And I think in there I did note how you can get it more of a pristine looking cloak instead of just the torn up ones that the Gundabad orcs have. So yeah, this is a mounted Iron Hills captain, and I am really happy with the captain with the warg pelt. So I will come back once he has been base coated, and yeah, see you then. To my 21st hobby vlog. So I have been working on my mounted conversion for this captain from the previous hobby vlog. So yeah, for the goat as well as the warg pelt, I did a mixture of cremate white, dawnstone, and flayed one flesh, mostly cremate white and dawnstone, or not dawnstone, cremate white and flayed one flesh. And my paints are going all over the place. So yeah, that was how I did the white areas. For the beard, I did the flayed one flesh. For the red, it was just corn red. And for the metal, it was lead belcher and Cantor blue mixed. And the pink was, for the little ears of the animals, was cremate white and corn red. So yeah, that's pretty much how I have done it. Oh yeah, and the gold was Balthasar gold. So yeah, that is how I have done the first step. And the black is a Baden black, for like the spear shaft and the goat's hooves. And the inside of the cape is Gorthor brown. Welcome back. So I have now finished him. I did not record the, let's see if this light shows better. Yep. I did not record the wash stage, because I did it in several parts. So I'll go over the washing now. For most of him, I used my Nuln Oil, which is pretty much out now. Really need to buy some more. But yeah, it was most of it, and watered down on the cape again. So pretty much over most of him, but over the goat, I used Reikland Flesh Shade mixed with Gorthor Brown. And yeah, for the face was Reikland Flesh Shade. And Reikland Flesh Shade was also done over the Nuln Oil on the cape. Then for highlights, I dry brushed the cape in Gorthor Brown. I dry brushed both the goat and the cape, so the wolf cape and the goat were both dry brushed in cremate white, dawnstone, and flayed one flesh, getting lighter and lighter until a final dry brush of cremate white. The horns were the same, except it was just cremate white and dawnstone, and then some cremate white. The armor was my usual highlight of Cantor blue and Ironbreaker. For the gold, it was the gold. Yeah, also had a Nuln Oil and Warpstone Glow wash over it to get the green look that captains have in the workshop book. But yeah, I used Gehenna's gold and then Auroric Armor gold. And yeah, I did the ears were both Nuln Oil and Reikland Flesh Shade wash. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh yeah, the red was corn red again, and then on the areas where I highlighted up lighter was Rosdaka red to red sun, evil sun scarlet, wet blended. So yeah, and the hooves were highlighted with Skaven White Dinge. And the beard was highlighted in Flayed One Flesh. The face was Bestigor Flesh, the mix of Bestigor Flesh and Ungor Flesh. The eyes were Cremate White, Calgar Blue, same as the foot version, and Abaddon Black. So he's a bit hard to see the eyes on this guy than it was for his dismount, but you can kind of see it. Should be able to anyway. Can't really see the eye on the left, but I have done those. I think you can kind of see it there. So yeah, that is how I have highlighted him, and I will come back after he has been weathered and put on his base. See you then. This is my Iron Hills Captain converted on Goat finished. So pretty much all I did was weather him with Black Soot from Forge World. Here it is. As well as use my mud wash that's made with Reikland Flesh Shade and Rhinox hide. So yeah, the base I just used my usual Citadel Snow and PVA glue and water. About an even mix, or maybe it's like even mix water and PVA glue and a bit more of the snow. Here it is, Citadel Snow. And yeah, so that is him done. I'm quite proud of him and quite happy, or quite looking forward to getting him onto the tabletop in battle companies. Maybe get a few games normally as well. So yeah, that's him done. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Support your Hobbit hobby, and Akman Ruki Astu. Thank you.